said these ladies can't get it. You know how they get it. They come on the scene and we say,
Divas, divas, divas. I like the way you walking, divas, divas, divas. I like the way you talking, divas, divas, divas. I like the way you blocking, divas, divas, divas.
we got the diva doses. 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 We got the diva doses.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to the DDP show, here where nothing's off topic because everything is definitely up for discussion. I'm one of your gracious, amazing co-hosts, Charnita, or just simply Nita, and we're leading into Miss...
Hey, I'm Renee.
And I'm peaches with no cream, but baby, you know I got all that tea.
What's up? It's your girl, Mee Mee.
All right, and then we got our special handsome guest.
Hey everyone, I'm Tony Hale III. Nice to meet everyone. Great to be here.
All right, so this is part 2, the spinoff from part 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do anybody know what the part 1 was? Come on, Tony. Come on, stick to the script.
Entertainment versus reality.
Entertainment versus...
I was going to see if your mind was good, Tony. You're young.
Entertainment versus reality. And now we're leaning into part 2. It's Hale versus the generation navigating Millennial and Gen Z love wars. So as you all know, there is a whole lot going on out here with Millennials and Gen Zers that I don't even think we can fathom. Sometimes,
sure.
right? Yeah, everything is complicated, even when it shouldn't be. And honestly, I got a problem with all of that.
But hold that thought. We're going to say a quick prayer, then we're going to lean back into the thought, Tony. You got it? Okay, you got to thank the Lord, Tony.
Got to thank the Lord. Yeah. Got to thank the Lord.
Okay, bye, yes. Dear Heavenly Father, we humbly come to you, thanking you for traveling grace to and from our destinations, and we ask that you bless this union of 5 voices, 5 mics, 5 opinions in one space. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, you may continue, Tony.
No, absolutely.
Pretty Tony, what they call him.
Absolutely. There's a crisis going on out here in today's world with the younger people, they like to say. There's a big crisis. There's not just an identity crisis, but there's also a big relationship crisis as well. There's a lot of people out there that just think that they're more than what they are. I have dated people that are like that, unfortunately.
I take that was a Gen Z you dated?
No.
Millennial?
Millennial.
Oh.
Now, what's the millennial and the Gen Z people?
What's the difference? What age
I
group?
don't know.
Anybody that is really 25 and 27 and under is considered, I think, Gen Zer.
Okay.
So anybody born 97, after 1997 is considered a Gen Zer, and anybody born 96 and below is considered millennial. I'm kind of on the cusp because I was born towards the late end of December of 96.
So we're considered baby boomers.
Mm-hmm.
You were born in the 60s?
70s.
The 70s?
70s.
Is 70 still millennial?
I ain't no baby boomer.
No.
What year were you born in?
Yeah, it wasn't no damn 60.
70s.
I'm a millennial.
She said 70s.
70s, I think, is Gen X, right?
Well,
No.
we're Gen
I don't
Xers.
know.
We are Gen
Am
Xers.
I a Gen Xer?
Gen
I
X.
thought we were baby.
79.
I thought we were baby boomers.
I guess our parents were
Xers.
baby boomers.
I'm an Xer.
Maybe
I thought we were baby boomers.
Oh, you a baby boomer?
They may have
72,
reclassified
baby.
it, but I looked
72.
it up.
Okay, you did, Renee?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're Gen Xers. The Gen Zers are like he's from 97 to 2012 is what it says.
Okay.
And then millennials 81 through 96.
Okay, I'm a millennial.
Okay, so, and we're Gen Xers.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm a Gen
Xers.
X then.
I'm
Okay,
a millennial,
okay.
right? I'm 79.
No, you're a Gen
Boom.
X.
No, you're the
Baby,
Xer.
you're with us.
Yeah, Gen X.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
with us.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why you try to think.
Uh-huh.
You try to slide that
Carry
in.
on, Tony.
But anyway.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to be having a discussion about today, everybody, and kind of talking about the bullshit that has transpired. That is currently transpiring throughout both of these generations. So,
Okay, all right. So, with that being said,
Some people that are baby boomers that are full of shit too.
I think every generation is full of shit.
every generation is
a lot
full
of
of shit. Every generation is full of shit. But
Because some try to piggyback off another.
Okay. Well, we just gonna focus on
True
the
that.
Xers and the Genzers.
Well, we're gonna focus
Millennial
on
and
just
the Gen Z.
dating, and then
Dating-
we're gonna
dating in general.
yeah, because I think some of them spill over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, are situationships the new relationships?
I think so.
I think there's some truth to that.
You do?
I do. I do
I'd
think
elaborate a little bit.
that. Man, sometimes you don't know what the hell you're dealing with. I mean, sometimes, you know, especially in my generation, because a lot of us have gone through a whole lot. A lot of us have had a lot of experiences in our childhoods and stuff like that. And a lot of that stems from a lot of the traumatic experiences that most Gen X's and baby boomers have encountered in their life. And so I do think that we have encountered some of that, and some of us, like myself, have managed to overcome that and, you know, rise above the occasion. But some of us have not. So
Do you care to give like a background on some of the experiences that has carried over into, you know, your dating preferences or?
Well, and that can be good or bad. I mean, there are, you know, men and women who are not used to being in two family households. So they don't have the perspective of both a male and a female. There are a lot of times where, you know, girls and boys are so used to seeing their mother operate from a position of strength. So therefore, when that happens, you're only going to look at things from one point of view, which kind of stems over into dating. I mean, you have men out there who think that they understand what a real woman is supposed to do, but their perspective comes from a woman on how a woman is. But that male perspective could kind of help too. You have most women out there who do not have a male's perspective on how men work. They have a woman's perspective, which sometimes can be biased and very flawed if she's operating from a better state. So I think that does carry over. And then you have people who think that they know, women who think they know what a real man is, but have never seen one. Then you have men out there who think they know what a real woman is, but they have never seen a woman operate from a position of strength. Always weakness.
Yep.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in its own.
That's a
Absolutely.
mouthful.
Luckily, my situation was a bit fortunate because I got my wisdom from older people. I got wisdom from a lot of people in my life, and my great grandfather was the guy that gave me wisdom, and so I had a lot of that growing up, which honestly didn't make it that difficult for me to date. A lot of the women that I came up around have had some experiences with men, and I've seen those experiences, but I didn't want to become those men. I wanted to become better than those men. But everybody don't think that way. So your household, just because I came up in a household with different values and stuff like that, doesn't give me the right to go out into the world and think that that's how and think that that's how the world should operate. It's not fair for me to go out and say, okay, because my mom and my folks taught me this, I think you need to think like that. That's not fair. My dad did this, you need to be the man like that. That's not fair. I can't be your father.
I can relate to that
So-
because I know when I got each time, because I've been married twice. Each time I've gotten married, I did have that notion of there are certain things, characteristics that my dad had. I was like, my man needs to have those characteristics. I don't think they were bad. It was like working, providing, you know. I think it's just like common sense in a relationship, right? But having said that, I didn't realize that there are other characteristics that come along with men that have those qualities. Right? Because if he's the breadwinner, he's gonna be dominant.
Yep. He's supposed to be.
And my lack of inability to be submissive cause conflict. Right?
Yep.
And so I think when you look at what your parents do, there's those closed doors that you don't know that your mother goes through behind those closed doors. Right? Because in my generation, they closed the doors so that you would never know what they were going through.
That's right.
So
Absolutely. Absolutely. I do think that people have to be willing to have open minds and compromise certain things. That's something that I've had to, I don't compromise everything. Like I do have rules, but I have to be open-minded when it comes to, you know, different personalities, different perspectives and stuff like that. Because not everybody is raised the same. Not everyone can be your father.
Right.
Not just like not every woman can be your mother. No one's ever gonna you're never gonna love your partner more than you love your mother or your father. It's just not gonna happen.
Yep.
It is a different level. So how would it sound if I came to you and then I said, hey, I like you, but I need you to do some shit like my mom do?
Baby, go get your mama.
Yeah, go get your mama. Yeah.
Exactly. So how would it sound if a woman came to me and said like, hey, my daddy did it like this, you need to do it that way. I can't be your father. He came from a different type of generation than I did. He didn't have all this bullshit that I have.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
Or the financial burden. Because it's more
financial burden. Of course. Because back then, your dad was paying $500, $400 a month for fucking rent.
Yeah.
And that was for a 4-bedroom.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm paying $2,000 for rent.
Yeah.
So like, be realistic.
Dynamics
Like,
definitely have changed.
exactly. Like, how the hell am I gonna be like your grandfather and do the shit that he did when he had it easier than I did?
Yep.
So do you think that the perception when it comes to dating and how women see men, do you think it's kind of distorted?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the expectations are unrealistic.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like they're unrealistic. They don't make any sense.
Yeah.
And you just have to accept the fact that you're not gonna get everything that you want.
Yes.
You cannot do that. You cannot have that, bro. Like I said in the last one, like you guys and men do this too, but I'm just speaking from a man's perspective. You guys have this notion to concoct these false fallacies in your head and convince yourself that it's true. And it's not. It's not. You're not going to get everything you want in life, fam. Shut the hell up, get to know a person, and stop thinking that you all that.
Because you're not.
Because you're not. It's just that simple. You not that girl.
Yes.
You not that guy.
Nope.
Right. Now, Renee, you've been married for 20-some years, right? So when you hear him speak, what is the differentiation from when you dated your husband and y'all created that union? Was there a differentiation in what you were looking for in a man or in a relationship?
I think there was just a different level of expectation because neither one of us was. I know, especially me, I wasn't going in and like, what can you do for me? What you got? I was always of the mindset, I need to handle my own. You know, and I need to be able to cover myself before I want to ask somebody else to do it. And so, and then, you know, neither one of us were at high levels. You know, we were, because I was in my early 20s, my husband in his early 30s. So we worked together to build.
But some men, they want to feel needed, though. They do. You have some men. I mean, I even had a guy tell me, he was like, you know, I need a woman to want me like she need air. You know,
But
and I'm just
he's
yeah,
operating
he said
from
that
insecurities though.
well, but he would say that's not insecurity.
That's insecurity.
You know what I'm saying?
insecure.
Because when I say, and y'all know my saying, there's two things I ain't never seen, and that's a turtle with speed or a man I need.
Right.
I don't need you. I want you.
Right.
I want a man to want me.
Yeah.
The same way I want him.
Yes.
Right.
I don't need you to pay my bills. I can pay my own bills.
Yeah.
And to some men that's intimidating because I'm not looking for you to do that. I'm not looking for on the first date or whatever. Now all of a sudden I can't pay the light bill.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So and I'm telling you, that's what he told me. He was like, that's why you don't have no man, because you know, men have to feel needed. No, you have to
Well,
feel
I
needed.
think it depends on what the definition of needed is, right? Because I always say, and y'all help me if I'm wrong. My happiness is my responsibility.
Absolutely.
You only can contribute to my happiness.
That's right.
Right? If I let you control my happiness, then guess what? I'm gonna be on a roller coaster ride.
No.
Yes, indeed.
Because when you're unhappy, I'm gonna be unhappy.
I'm not releasing that much power to you.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah, I'm not giving you that much power.
You know,
Period.
this is why I was so happy to come on, because
Yeah.
y'all this is the most sense I have ever seen in my life. First of all, and I spoke about this before, happiness starts from within.
Yes.
Because you know, especially today, there are a lot of women who break relationships off because they say that they're not happy. Now, gentlemen, now I'm sure that a lot of y'all have gone through that. I have too, unfortunately. When she says that, it has nothing to do with you, man. It has everything to do with her ass. She can't find happiness within herself.
Yeah.
So she got to find somebody to blame, right? If she's not happy, it's not because of you, bro. It's because of her. It's something that she has not fulfilled within herself. And she wants you to feel it, and she wants you to actually figure it out for her. She's not a child, fam.
But she don't know.
You figure that out by yourself. Now, as her partner, you be by her side, and then you help her through it. But sometimes you got to find it for yourself first before I can add to that.
Sure.
You have to do that.
Or you'll get caught in the matrix.
Exactly. And we don't want that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
But
absolutely.
that people are putting too much responsibility on other people to make me happy or pay my bills, or you come on, do it yourself.
It's the kind of happiness that is expected spontaneously. That gets me.
Okay.
The kind that is expected spontaneously. Like how you know, you can give a person everything. You can give them safety, you can give them money, you can give them all that bullshit, but somehow, some way, they gonna always find a way to be unhappy.
Yeah, because there's a void in their life they're trying to fill.
Yeah. And that ain't got nothing to do with me. Whatever void that you have, that ain't my problem, fam.
Yeah, that's why.
That ain't my
That's
problem.
why when you see people that relationship hop, when they get out of one, they get into another because they're trying to find something. But they really need to look inward.
And they need to be by themselves to find out who
Right.
they are.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
But they'll never find themselves because
And then when
it's a rotating
Door.
cycle. Yeah.
and here's the thing, therapy only works if you allow it to work.
And if you apply.
If you apply,
You can't go and seek therapy thinking it's going to heal you. You have to want it to heal
That's
you.
right.
You have to be open and honest. You have to do
True.
self-awareness. You have to do the work within yourself. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You know, they're just a person with a degree. I mean, they are outlining, you know, everything that's relevant. I mean, that's probably true within you or whatever, what they're hearing you say. But you have to be a willing participant to do the work and want to heal. You know,
Right.
don't just go sit on somebody's couch and tell them all your problems and think you magically gonna be healed.
Or tell them portions.
Right.
Well, and I think the first thing is identifying that you need help.
Yeah, for sure. That's with anything.
Your friends
That's-
aren't the one that's gonna help you. You're gonna
I
ask
definitely-
them
Yeah,
for
that's with
therapy.
anything. Yeah, self-awareness is everything. I tell people.
But the thing is, in this day and time, how many people do y'all really know will say, "Let me stop asking my friends and let me just actually book an appointment with a therapist"?
You looking at them right now. I've
So
done that.
what was your experience, and what drove you to come to the conclusion that you needed to go and see a therapist?
In 2023, I went through something, nerve-wracking, a traumatic experience with someone who I thought was my partner for the last 7 years, but the whole time I had learned that I was sleeping next to my biggest hater and didn't even know it.
Damn.
And so, when I got at that time, I had got laid off and didn't even know that I did.
Yeah.
And so, I didn't see it coming. And, you know, even before that, I was holding everything down, taking care of everything and all that stuff. And I had no help. I was doing so much. And I got tired. So even after I got laid off, I still did that. So, you know, even after that, you know, I was using all the money that I had in my savings to take care of everything. And she wasn't trying to do nothing.
Even
Wasn't
though
trying to
she
do a
seen
thing.
you struggling.
Even though she knew I was struggling, even though she knew that. And I was trying to find a solution to our problem to help us long term, not short term. And so, you know, I told her, like, because she wanted me to get a regular job. I went to Georgetown University, fam. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do
That was
that.
beneath you.
I'm not gonna say it's beneath me at all, because I got respect for those people, and I've been there before, so I get it. But I got a regular job and didn't last 2 days. I did not last 2 days of that shit, man. So, you know, she got angry at me a whole lot. And I remember one day I came home from a sit, right? And, you know, she kept like nagging me, like, did you find a job? Did you find a job? Did you do this? And then I was so calm, because I'm not an aggressive dude. I don't curse my woman out, and I don't hit, and I'm not abusive. I don't do that. So I remember she had asked me, like, she was asking me that, and then I said, baby, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so tired. I just want to relax and rest. She didn't like that. So after about 20 minutes, after about 30, like, she had left, and like 30 minutes later, she came back. She came up the stairs, and that's when she told me I had to pack up my shit and leave.
Wow.
After 7 years, just that easy?
It's just
How
that
long was
easy.
you without a job?
Not that long. Probably about 4 or 5 months. I didn't get my next one until like June, and I didn't start until August. But even then, I still took care of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
I just needed help.
But the cracks had to have already been in that foundation.
She didn't have no other man.
For her to just easily.
She was listening to a lot of people.
Oh, a lot of people in there.
She was listening to a lot of. She was listening to.
That'll break it.
She was listening to a lot
You
of
need
people.
to get out there and get a job, whatever it is.
Yeah,
And
like
even though you was taking care of it financially
and everything. Yeah, I did. And so
but just the fact that you being at home and making it, and she felt like you had to have
Well, was she
be
working?
on a job.
Was she
she
working?
was. She just didn't make as much money as I did.
Okay.
So she just didn't make as much money. So
Let me ask you, did you spoil her in the beginning?
no, I'm not the spoiling type. I mean, I can, but she didn't care for all the flashy things and all that.
But okay,
She
so
just wanted
spoiling comes in different variations. Let me just say
The
that.
bills was being paid.
Bills
The
was
bills
being
were being
paid.
paid.
She had her own
She
money.
had her
She
own
did what
money.
she wanted to do with
she
her
did what
money.
she wanted to
That's
do with
that's
her
So that's a
money.
bit of spoiling.
So I'm not, and I was with her for years, so I was okay with like doing that, but it's really my fault because because at first, before I moved in with her, I was living in Virginia at the time, and so she was working 3 jobs to make ends meet, and so I moved in to make it easier. And
I think that was the first mistake, moving in with her.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she needed to be able to sustain herself.
Yeah, a man should never move in with a woman.
Yeah.
Never,
if they're not
ever,
married,
ever.
no.
So why do you? I mean, but why do you, like? What is your conclusion to?
You know, a man don't move in with no woman.
Why? I'm asking why?
You just don't. I mean, the man. The way I look at it like this, it's just like a big taboo. Cause she could put you out at any time. You paying all them goddamn
but
bills.
what if a woman moves in with a man?
I mean, she can. I mean,
But can he do the same thing?
He could do that, and I would actually encourage a man to do that. If you're not gonna marry that woman, she need to stay where she at. She need to stay where she at.
So basically, in a nutshell, you're saying nobody should move in with nobody
until y'all are ready to make that commitment and get married and go
Okay.
to that second level. You know what I'm saying? You need to stay where you at because you might piss me off. You need to go home.
Exactly, and I made that mistake, and that's my fault. And so, just to finish this story, she came in emotionally distraught, and I tried to calm her down. I tried to restrain her a little bit, and after a few minutes, after I couldn't do that, I just decided to pack up a little bag and go stay in the hotel for a couple of days. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, there was a knock on the door downstairs. And I didn't know who that was, and neither did she. It turns out it was a police officer.
Oh Lord!
Now, what I didn't know was that when we had that little scuffle, she had one of her sorority sisters on the phone. And that I didn't know.
So she painted you out to be a violent person.
She planned it out to be that way. And so she went downstairs, and then she tried to tell him that I didn't do anything wrong, but she broke out crying. And so after a minute, because I was a little nervous, but normally in situations, I know how to keep my cool. So they came upstairs to talk to me to get an idea of what had happened. And then I just told them I didn't get charged. I didn't get arrested or nothing. I didn't get a DV charge. So that just hurt me bad because that was the day that changed my whole life.
Yeah.
It changed my whole life because that had never happened to me.
Yeah.
I ain't never gave a person to call the cops on me.
Yeah. But I mean, did she call the cops? So it wasn't her that called the cops.
She wouldn't even. I mean, she's the reason why they came. Like she had that.
I know that, but she wasn't the one that called.
She
the cops.
wasn't the one that but she's the
She's
reason.
the reason, because why your homegirl on the phone?
Yeah, like she
what was,
led.
why was she in their business like that? Like, why are you on the phone while me and my man going through something? That's nobody's
And that's
business.
a big no-no anyway.
It's a
You don't
big
put people in your
no-no.
business.
She let people in on, and them people didn't even know me.
No,
And some of those
exactly.
people that she let in didn't even like me.
So has she ever apologized to you?
No,
Nah.
no. She never apologized. She didn't feel bad about it.
Not even afterwards.
Nah, she didn't feel bad about that.
Sounds like a narcissist.
Nah, so like everybody, and in that moment, I had people calling me all types of things.
So how did you deal with it?
Well, when I got kicked out, I got to give a big shout out to my friend Jackie. You know, Jackie is my, she's older around y'all's age, and Jackie took me in for a couple months until I got up on my feet.
Shout out to Jackie on behalf
Hey,
of
Jackie.
Tony.
That's what's up.
I honestly didn't know where the hell I was gonna go. I didn't know. Like I thought I was gonna have to go back to Memphis.
Yeah.
And
Now, was
so
she a millennial? No, not
That's-
Jackie.
I'm wondering.
Your girlfriend, she was a,
she's the same age.
as you. Okay, so, okay, gotcha.
Same age. And
Okay.
so she took me in. I got calm because my head was all over the place.
Sure.
And so that's when I got another. I got my new job with Microsoft. And
If she'd have just held on with her
if she-
dumb ass.
Baby.
Excuse me.
honestly,
That had to happen so he could move on, because obviously she was
Okay.
toxic.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that had to happen.
I don't know her, so excuse me.
So
Yeah.
it's all good. And so Jackie, when I got hired by Microsoft, I decided to just go get a warehouse job for a little while, and everything I made, I gave it to her. As like a thank you for helping me out, and I helped on her rent and stuff like that. And then I left to come to Dallas in August, and I was still dealing with that shit. I didn't know how to get over it because I lost something that I really wanted, that I thought was like mine. So I started going to therapy, and it helped me a whole lot.
Yeah, for you.
It really, I look at things so differently now, and I'm careful when it comes to women.
As well as you should.
Like I'm vulnerable. I know how to I don't get riled up. I'm understanding a lot more now. And I had to focus on what I did wrong, not what she did.
Yes.
So let me ask you, so having been through everything that you've been through,
Mhm.
They always say once a man gets hurt, like it's always downhill for the rest of the women because they get hurt that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, you went to therapy, so
did.
obviously it's probably not like that. But had you not gone to therapy?
Had I not gone to therapy, I'd probably be in a bad state right now. There are a lot of men who have gone through the things that I have gone through, and they didn't make it. That's what my therapist told me. You don't know how fucking lucky you are, because there's a guy I know just like you, smart, everything. He has a DV charge. He can't get a job in nothing. He's a finance guy.
And that charge do keep you from getting jobs.
Exactly.
Man.
I had a friend. One of my friends told me that she helped somebody that had went through the same thing as me. He was dealing with a woman, and she kicked him out because I guess he couldn't provide anymore. So she kicked him out, called the cops, got him arrested, and it put him in a bad state. He ended up homeless, had nobody. So this is the message that I want to give to all men out there, because I know a lot of y'all don't really want to speak about that shit or talk about it. And I know that y'all be dealing with a lot of stuff because of them and all that there. But let me say this to y'all, fam. Masculinity is dying. Masculinity is dying. And it's a big problem. Toxic femininity is on the rise. And not only is it a bad thing for society, but it's killing us. It's killing us spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Yep.
And King, it is all right to focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Don't force nothing. And if you feeling something, if you hurt by that shit, I'm telling you, I made it out on the other side, luckily. But talk to somebody, King. Talk to somebody, because I promise you, it don't matter what she puts you through. It do not matter. That does not affect your value, because you have value, you still, and it does not make you less of a man to talk to somebody about your problems, fam. If you have the opportunity to go to therapy, go to therapy. Talk to somebody. Do not let that shit bottle up in you. I've seen it all. I've seen brilliant men die because they was put on, like kill themselves because they was put on child support for no reason. I've heard brilliant men get torn down, scorched, discouraged from all the shit that said. All of that happened to me, and I came out on top. They couldn't stop me.
Oh, that's
My
right.
ex's friends, her little sorority sisters, her little whatever. All the motherfuckers can't compare to me in no way, in no form or fashion, and they couldn't stop me, and I'm on a much better level than what I was before. So don't ever think that you need to be in that shit, fam. If she don't appreciate you, if she don't value you or add value to your life, fuck her and leave.
That deuces, baby.
Leave her ass, just like that.
And listen, you know the cleaner woman is always right behind.
Shit, that's right.
When I hear him say that, we always talk to other women, right? And we say, value yourself, have self-happiness, know what that means, know what it is to make yourself happy. So I'm just curious to know, when you talk about toxicity in women, right? Because we always talk about the narcissist, and we always kind of always lean to the narrative that it's a man and not a female. But obviously there's a lot of females that are like that.
Absolutely.
Like just hearing you speak, right?
Absolutely.
When you think about that, and you think about dating, and you think about finding your mate, how do you navigate through dating, period?
How do I do it, or how do you do it in general?
In general.
Well, first off, you have to realize your worth and your value first, right? And I feel like as men, we get that confused with because see, with men, a lot of times we don't really care about a woman's money, what a woman does. Like a lot of times we don't care. I didn't care. You know, I have dated down. I have dated down. You know what I'm saying? I've done that shit.
Say it again for the people in the
And
back.
that's because I always paid attention to like I said, like that fine face, that fine ass, and that athletic body. It gets me every time, fam. And honestly, I'm not even ashamed of it. You know what I'm saying? But it put me in a fucking depression. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, what about you, Peaches? You
What?
single?
Okay, and
So, I mean, listen to Tony talk, right? You single, and you're different age group. So when you hear him talk, is that some relatable stuff to you in your age group?
yeah, I mean, you got these old men that think they still 25 years old. They in their 50s and they think they still young. They still out here, you know, swinging out they Peter whacker.
you know why it's like that?
Go ahead, because these women. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you say it. Go ahead.
Well, it's because I mean, a lot of them are more than likely fucking with younger women.
Yeah.
No, I know one that's messing around with a Thundercat. She's 10 years older than him. And it's mainly because she takes care of him. Because some of these men have women that take care of them.
And what is
And
your
that's
take?
what and take care of them, like they buy them clothes, they give them money, they you know, they pay their bills.
Yeah.
And even
vacations.
they sponsor vacations.
So
Wow.
do you think it's a bad
So-
thing if she don't have it like that, or if she has it like that?
What do you mean, like a bad thing? I don't
Yeah.
think it's a bad thing if she got it like that. But
That's
if he's
my thing.
dependent upon that, and you know, and you trying to compare me to her, of course you're gonna go with her because that's
Right.
the one
Right.
you need,
Exactly.
Right.
Not
Where
the
to
one
love
you
not
want.
at.
the one that you want.
Not
That's
the
the
one
one
you
that you need.
That's the one that you want. Exactly.
That part.
Yeah, you
That
want
part.
that one.
I have never in my life, and this is so crazy for me to say, but I don't know. It's two things that I don't have, that I've never had in life. I don't know how it feels to be taken care of, because I've never laid up on a woman's couch. And I don't know how it feels to be genuinely loved by a woman. Like I just don't know.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, you're still young.
So I don't know how that feels. I've never needed a woman to take care of me. I was always able to do that
You
myself.
a man, baby.
And
So,
so,
but every
You're a
woman up here,
man.
right, knows. Is it safe to say that everybody knows what it feels like to be loved, right? At our age, right?
I never
I've experienced
needed a
that.
woman. I always wanted one. I never needed her. I mean, like I'm big on partnership.
As you go, baby. And do you know it's older men that feel like they need a woman? But I guess when you're older, you do feel like you need because you probably going to go into hospice and need somebody to change your diaper and take care.
You should, and this goes for women too. You should never need anybody.
Right. You should want.
I know that's right,
You should
baby.
never need anybody. You should always
Never need.
want somebody.
That's right. I agree with you 100%.
Because I never met anybody that wanted a liability. They always wanted assets.
Okay. Right.
That's why I never. That's why I never got. That's why I never got married.
Right.
You're still young. You know,
You're still young. I would say that too. You still young. I wouldn't have got married. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
At this
Yeah,
age, like,
take your time.
Yeah, take your time. Like I feel like
28.
there's light switches in life. I know for me, my light switch was, I think 24, 32, 40.
God damn, you been in the dark that many times?
Well, I think when you turn 32, what you think is reality is not reality. You start to see it for
She
what it
just
really
evolved at those
Evolution.
different stages.
is. Yeah,
Okay,
that light
okay.
switch,
Yeah.
everything you like, oh shit,
Yeah.
it's really nice. Not like that. Oh shit. Okay. Look, and at 40, you're like, hold up.
Yeah.
You at that point you become, when you think you're independent, you don't really become independent till you're 40. Then you have that aha moment. You're like, man, fuck that.
Now let me
I
ask
can do this on my
Well,
own.
let me ask you this. What if you did come across a Gen X woman who fit your criteria with the athletic body build? You have some fine
Yeah, you do,
Gen X,
baby.
some older women. But athletic body, but see, you I mean, and she can still have kids because you still have them 45 plus, they can have kids. I'm just saying, what if you came across that and she met all your criteria
And she
of
gave
what
you
you were
peace,
looking for
because
as
at
far as
that
eye
age, she should
candy.
be giving
And
you
then she had a beautiful
peace.
inside.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, is that something you would consider?
One
She's
day nobody
still
is
able
mama
to
age.
procreate.
It's mama
She
age.
has
I
the
would
banging
well,
body.
my mom is like, I think 46, 47.
Yeah, child boo bye.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but his mama ain't even going for that.
So I don't-
Because you know,
but,
you have women out there that are
But
40,
yeah, there are a
40,
lot of women
like
that, yeah.
42, 43, 40,
Some will do
42
that.
to
Yeah.
45.
Some will do that.
They're still procreating.
I'm not gonna lie. The one that you sent me, like, yeah, she was pretty.
She always sending somebody some damn body. Yeah. Who you sent him? Ain't no damn
None of your
telling.
business.
That's it, absolutely.
Yeah,
None of her
None of your business. I
But,
mean, shoot your shot, but I'm just saying, none of your business.
But yeah, though, guys, I'm like me as a man, I'm very disciplined. When I was in my 7-year relationship, I never cheated.
That's what's
I
up.
didn't bring no drama.
You never cheated?
No.
You never looked?
Of course he
I mean, of
look.
course I
Look
look.
at that.
Come on,
cheating.
everybody look.
I hope he looking.
Yeah.
You're being
I
insane
never-
not to look.
Right.
But no, I never cheated. I just
That's
You're
I
like
just-
one
what's
of
up?
the few, which is amazing. I
Yeah.
applaud you for that.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
was-
what
He
I'm saying.
sounds like he's a one woman type of man.
Well, and that's why I say,
yeah.
like, it's so far and few. And what he has to understand is, because he's so far and few, that woman is going to be so far and few. So
To
you cannot,
find.
right, you
That's
can't,
true.
try. My advice to you would be, try not necessarily to look at the exterior, because a woman can look a certain way, but if you get with the right woman, you can actually help motivate her to be the woman you want her to be from an exterior
Yeah,
standpoint.
physically.
She could be 600 pounds and you can turn
From
that
an
600.
exterior standpoint.
Yeah, like physically.
Yeah.
She may be a
600
size
pounds.
16, but you like a size 2, chiseled. But because you're already athletic and you be in the gym, you can turn that 16 into a 2.
Maybe not. Body composition plays a part.
Body
in-
composition
Well,
does play a part.
I mean,
and that,
She
and that is a lot
maybe
of
she
work.
could go from 16 to 8.
That is a lot
I
of
mean,
work.
no, hold on. I have seen women. I'm like Peaches now. I'm going back to this.
Okay.
This
600
internet
pounds?
situation.
Yeah.
I have seen women go from a 320 pounds to a size 2.
Yeah.
And she is chiseled.
I mean,
and you got older women.
I haven't seen that.
No, a 72-year-old woman.
Listen
have
to
not
all the
seen
big
that.
sisters out there. Listen to all
No,
the
I'm
big
just saying I've seen it.
all the
They journal their
fluffy
journey. So I've seen it done. It's just a matter of what. But I feel like by the time she gets there, you got to remember R. Kelly said it best. You didn't want me then, so why you want me now?
Quoting R. Kelly.
Tony has a message for the Fluffalufs.
Okay, so for the Fluffalufs, y'all are amazing in your own right. It's
Not the Fluffalufs.
it's just not.
His
It's not my
preference.
ideal preference.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
a limit for me. there's a limit for
And
me.
he's entitled to his preference.
That's right.
But I will say I do not like too skinny women. I can't do the toothpicks. I cannot do that. If I had to pick, I'd probably pick a woman who has some more weight on her than one that doesn't have any at all.
Double D's.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You
I
do a
like
double
that.
D?
Yeah, I can do double D's. Yeah. But
How your son again, lady?
Same age as him.
I already know. Oh my God.
What? You should have wore a cheetah outfit.
That was last week. You
I'm
forgot?
just saying, you should have wore a cheetah outfit.
Maybe I'll do that next week.
Okay,
I got
next
a whole.
episode.
Yeah,
Okay.
next episode. I got
All
a
right,
whole
you guys,
outfit for y'all.
that's all the time we have today. We got to wrap this up. So I want to end with saying, maybe at the end of the day, guys, love isn't a war. Maybe it's just a remix.
What kind of remix?
Yeah.
Kind of to be continued.
Yeah.
love is. So I'm gonna give my last take on this.
Yeah,
one.
Yes. Go ahead, Tom. Give your last
Honestly,
take.
fam,
Before we wrap it up.
you guys have complicated love so much, and it should not be this complicated.
When you say you guys, you need to specify women.
No, the millennials,
Both.
the Gen
Let's
Z.
say
said,
both.
Like I said, I'm not gonna put everything
Yeah.
on the women. I'm not gonna do that because some
So
of
you
it,
generalize men and women.
men and
The
women.
All
millennials,
age
Because
groups.
everybody,
All
because
age
everybody's
groups.
scarred by
Okay.
somebody.
millennials and
Either
the
way,
Gen Z.
Everybody's scarred, but
Yeah.
like, you guys have complicated it so much, and it should not be this complicated, fam. Like, I think that some of you have these expectations in your head when it comes to a person. Everybody's not going to be perfect. Everybody's not going, like, people are human, fam. Like, people are fucking human. You cannot stop expecting for somebody to just be on point with everything, bro. Learn that person. Learn to accept that person's flaws. Embrace them.
Yes.
You feel me? Like, there are things that I have embraced in people that I did not think that I would be good at, but it meant something to them. And I embrace it. And to the gentlemen men out there, I would rather walk along with my head high than to be stuck with a woman who pulls me down and not appreciate me.
All right.
And I walk with my head high and don't no woman decide this worthy. Because I can add value to someone's life. My mistake is that I've added it to the wrong people that did not deserve it. That was my mistake. That's the mistake that we make as men. So
I think women make that mistake too. Though.
Yeah.
oh, absolutely. They definitely do it.
Waste too much time.
They do it with the men that really don't deserve it instead
Sure
of doing
do.
it with the men that do.
There you go.
So, and I've made that mistake as a man. I have given women my time that did not fucking deserve it. And so I'm never making that mistake again. Ever again.
That's right.
Look at me. Ever again. Ever again.
All right.
So-
And
All
on that
right,
note,
okay.
hey, we don't even have to do no takeaways, no wrap-ups. Tony did it all.
Yes, he
and
did.
We thank you so much for being a part of our panel
Absolutely.
today.
Yes.
You've been amazing. Great advice. We appreciate you opening up with your vulnerability.
Absolutely.
God is good. God is amazing to have blessed us with this young man right here to
Absolutely.
open up the way he did. You don't get that in our culture, in our society. So we commend you and applaud you, Tony. We appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
And on that note, we want to invite you guys to view every Wednesday at 8 p.m. on the Divas Dose YouTube channel by way of the LFTP network. Like, subscribe, and share on all our social media platforms as well. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. And if I missed anything, let me know, ladies.
got
And that's
it,
pretty
girl.
much it.
That's it.
All right. Well, you guys have yourself a great, amazing evening. Thank you guys for tuning in. And as always, much love, peace, hair grease, and so I'm telling my age, but it's okay.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Don Cornelius.
It's the soul train.
Live from the Pentagon.